so.
Barracked.
Last time I looked, I think I have about 10 and a half hours to go.
Okay. That'd be another long day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you drive truck like long haul or more regional?
No. I live over in Wisconsin, and that's cheese and dairy country.
Yes, it is.
I pick up milk on Amish farms
Okay.
and take it over to the processing plant.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a neat deal. I've done conventional farms where you just go in there, you're looking at all this modern piping and equipment and whatnot, and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, you get out there in the Amish farms and you can kind of see how things used to be done.
And does that all get taken to like small local places that make cheese and stuff? Like, it's not big operations?
Yeah. Not big at all.
Yeah.
The truck I hauls about 50,000 pounds of milk, and that is plenty enough to keep them busy for a day or two whenever I show up.
Yeah.
I drive 3 days a week.
Is that your main gig, or do you have other ones too?
Yeah, well, that's my main gig. I'm doing all right. I got other things going on, but
Nice. It's now my job to hitchhike with the stream I run.
That sounds like a nice job.
It's over 114 days now. It's gotten to the point where it's sustainable, so yay.
This is where you're going?
No. There'll be a junction between Highway 90 and 15 south.
Yeah, like I said,
it'll be just past Butte.
I have never actually been west of, I come from Illinois and Wisconsin. I've been into Missouri and Minnesota and Kansas. I've made it just barely into Kansas. This is my first trip west.
Okay.
It was just one of those things. I got new tires on the car.
Yeah.
Got an oil change the other day, and it's, I think I'm good to go. Like I said, my buddy sounded like he was down in the dumps and needed something to come hang out, and I didn't have anything better going on, so
There you go.
This is what I'm doing.
So have you done a long road trip, just not west? Or are you going south or something?
I've done Florida and Texas a few times.
Yeah. It's a decent clip too.
This is the first one, you can make it from Wisconsin to Florida in a day. It's like 19 hours driving.
That's
this
a long
one
drive.
here was 28 hours of driving. And
it's a long day.
I kind of just get in the car, and once I start going, I just kind of go. But eventually you have to stop.
Yeah.
There's a point where it's like, okay, well, I think I'm still doing fine and everything, but yeah, I've been on the road for the last 14 hours, and let's get a rest stop.
Yeah, traveling wears you out. Hitchhiking, I'm exhausted at the end of the day. I just want to sleep. All I want to do is sleep.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
I've never actually tried doing it. I've always been on the receiving end of hitchhikers where I'll pick somebody up.
Yeah.
But my main thought is, if I was hitchhiking for a day or two, the only thing I want is I want a shower.
Yeah, it's pretty much, I'm looking for a sleep and shower.
There was one time I picked up a guy that had been traveling for 3 days. He started off in Florida, and I ended up getting him somewhere in southern Wisconsin. He was going up to the top of Lake Superior there to go work on some sort of boat type of deal. I don't know, merchant marine or whatever.
Yeah.
But, man, by the time I picked him up, it was one of those deals where it's like, all right, man, you seem like a cool guy, but once I'm going to take you back to my place, and you're going to go get in the shower, and you're going to put your fucking clothes into the laundry machine. Dude, you stink. And that's kind of how I feel like I must be right now.
I can't smell it, but maybe I stink too. I slept in a park last night.
Very good.
Slept in a car, I slept in a park. Good times.
I kind of wish I had been able to sleep in a park.
Yeah.
If it hadn't been so damn cold. I got
40 degrees, yeah.
Yeah, you see, I got the sleeping bag and everything back there, but...
Were you still cold with the sleeping bag? What's it rated to?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I was plenty warm.
Yeah.
But I would have much rather been outside somewhere. It's kind of
I like
scary.
sleeping outside.
I haven't actually seen a Walmart I've seen one Walmart since I started on this journey. I figured I would stop at Walmart at some point and just buy a tent and buy a sleep air mattress and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I saw my first Walmart today. Like 2-3 hours ago. I don't know where the hell it was at.
Yeah. I think I started hitchhiking today near a Walmart in Bozeman. Anyway, I forget the names of the places I go to. I go to a lot of places.
Yeah. That's understandable. So if you're kind of doing a documentary cruise type deal,
Yep.
you're all pretty well set as far as, you know, you're not starving to death. Or
Yeah, no, I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay. All right, yeah, I just, there was another guy over on the other side of the intersection.
Oh, I saw him, yeah.
Off some toilet paper, and I had an apple and a couple bananas and whatnot.
Oh, you dropped him off some stuff?
Gatorade,
Yeah.
Care package.
I'm sure he appreciated that. I saw him. He walked up near the ramp, and he might have been waiting for me to get a ride. Then he might have been hitchhiking my way too, maybe. Because
well, I actually pulled over into it. There was another parking lot down there at the bottom of the ramp.
yeah,
Bottom of the cloverleaf. And he didn't really seem like he was too interested in trying to ask me if he needed a ride anywhere.
No? Oh,
so.
Interesting.
I've been in bad shape before, so I try to help out whenever I can.
That's pretty generous.
There was a few years where I was driving a produce truck. Sorry, excuse me. Up in Minneapolis, St. Paul, and it got to the point where I would actually get to recognize the people that were sitting there at the intersections and whatnot.
Yeah.
It was my boss's produce, so I was always happy to be like, well, you know what, okay. Have a bag of apples, or strawberries, or blueberries, or whatever the hell else we had.
Were they appreciative of that?
They seemed alright about it.
Yeah. Because sometimes they're really looking for cash, but
yeah, you do get that every now and then.
Yeah.
You see the ones where you'll hand them a bag of fruit or a bag of food or something like that. They kind of scowl at you. Damn, that was supposed to be a $10 bill or something. Man, this is... I gotta say, it feels kind of weird being on camera right now, considering I have not even bed head. This is...
Well, I can just stick it out the front window from now on. How's that sound?
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah, alright, cool. This is a beautiful highway anyway.
Yeah, this is some cool stuff. Like I said, I've never been out this way. This is my first glimpse of the mountains. Other than down in the Smokies. Those, you know, the Smoky Mountains aren't quite anything like this.
No, it's pretty nice. But it is pretty smoky because of California, I think. Is this California fires? That's what people told me.
I think so.
Yeah. Which is a shame.
Well, then you're going to get me talking about politics.
Oh no, let's not do it. It's a slippery slope.
Well, I'm a certified master naturalist in the state of Wisconsin, and basically one of the main things that you learn is we need fire.
Yeah.
And the whole problem with California is right now is that, I mean, I'm sure Smokey the Bear was a cute little bear cub when it got burned up and all crippled up and whatnot. They started using him as a marketing campaign.
Yeah.
But man, we need more fires. Honestly, if we just let California and the West Coast burn, it'll burn up all that crap, and then there won't be, you know, we're not going to have to worry about it for another 30 or 40 years. And if you start using some decent land management practices, not letting all the brush and crap.
That's really be like.
Yeah, what's up?
So, like, like YouTube and stuff like that. Do you know Twitch TV? Have you heard of that before?
I've never heard of Twitch.
So it's like...
I'm kind of a Luddite.
Oh, okay. It's kind of a video live streaming website. So it's like YouTube, but everything's live. So it's just live content. So what I do is I show live what hitchhiking's like. So there's an audience that watches as it happens, what the process is like.
Everything I've seen shows that it's just a terrible experience. I would never try to hitchhike. You pick up my assholes and have to listen to them babble about their political views and whatnot.
Exactly. Where most of the time it's pretty positive.
I've never had a bad experience.
Yeah. And really most of the people that I've met that have hitchhiked and people that have picked up hitchhikers, it's usually just positive experiences.
Yeah. There it is. I just got eyeballed this. This is pretty country here.
This is pretty country. Because for a while things have been pretty flat.
Yeah, it's a little bit
going
different
through
from where I'm
the Dakotas and stuff like that.
You
Except
know
for the Black Hills.
I had always heard everybody talk about how North Dakota and Montana were just flat, barren wastelands.
Yeah.
But honestly, I thought that topographically speaking, both of those states were far more interesting than, say, central Iowa or Illinois, where I'm from, where it is just a sea of corn.
Yeah. Or
Sea of corn.
Nebraska. That was Nebraska for me.
Roads.
Yeah. I could see that. And there...
Really
did you go through North Dakota or South Dakota? Did you take 94?
I took 94.
You took 94, okay.
Yep. Yeah, I was really, really surprised by how many cornfields I did not see.
What was it, grazing land or?
Yeah, it's pretty much all just pasture and prairie.
Yeah.
Crap like this, what you see over here in the Divider.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what the whole state looked like. Which is awesome because, like I said, you drive through Illinois or Iowa and it's just corn. Rows and rows of corn, mile after mile after mile. And every mile or so you'll have a little road coming off at a right angle and, yep, on one side of that road there's corn. On the other side of that road, there's another field of corn.
Yeah, that would get tiring.
Yeah.
But with this, like fields of grazing fields and hay fields, that get tiring too. It's all what you're used to. You're used to corn, and you get tired of corn.
Well, like I said, there's more. There was a heck of a lot more topography in North Dakota than I expected. I thought it was going to be really, really flat, but it was gently rolling hills
okay.
all the time. I thought it was kind of pretty. I was impressed. I mean, I know it's referred to as flyover country, but hell,
the whole middle parts is. Because everyone told me not to go through North Dakota, go through 90 through South Dakota, because at least you get like the Black Hills in the west and stuff like that, and the Badlands, and that was neat. But yeah, for a lot of it, it was rolling, gentle hills, which adds some kind of, like I said, topography to it. So what do you eat when you're on the road like this? A lot of fast food?
No, I usually stop at the stores and just that dude I was telling you about. I was saying my last apple, I had half a pint of blueberries.
Oh yeah.
Fruit, Belvita crackers. I have gut problems. I can't really eat too much just processed meat or anything like that, or else it causes me all sorts of problems. So. So yeah, lots of fruit, nuts. So I'm kind of wondering, is this haze right here that we're seeing obscuring the mountains, is that something typical, or is this something from the fires?
I think it's something from the fires. That's what people have been telling me, at least. It's not usually this hazy
here. It
here.
Seems like this would be a really nice view if it wasn't for all that.
Yeah, I agree. I'm from Western Canada as well, and we've had a lot of this fire stuff before, and it's like the whole summer everything's just in this haze, where even though it's a beautiful sunny day, you get it's even worse than this, where you can't even see the sun clearly. It's like a cloudy day, but it's sunny, but it's smoke blocks it.
It's not a situation I've ever been in.
Don't get many fires out there, I guess. Cornfields don't really burn.
Yeah, corn's not really too flammable.
No. So you vape because you like vaping, or is it a process of
I
quitting
would say,
smoking and stuff?
I started smoking when I was 14, and this is my replacement for Marlboro Reds.
Yeah. Okay.
My lungs definitely feel a whole hell of a lot better since I made that decision.
How long have you quit for?
3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere around there. I'm really kind of having a problem right now because my charger does not work on my machine for whatever reason. I can plug it in and the car won't charge it, so I had to buy this Camel branded e-cigarette deal that's just really not cut. That's when I started smoking, or started vaping when I started vaping, but
yeah.
then I figured out that you can go buy a damn module for what I would spend on a month's worth of the Camel branded crap.
But yeah, I've heard. I've only smoked a few cigarettes in my life, but I've heard, it's tough to quit once you get on it. So that's good for you. 3 years off of it.
Yeah, nicotine withdrawal isn't really that terrible. I mean, I've quit smoking a few times, but it's the actual 3 days, 4 days of where you're feeling like you want to kill everybody that looks at you the wrong way. That's not so bad.
And then it gets a lot easier after that?
It's the hand-to-mouth fixation that really gets you. Like, when you're driving, I want to have something that I'm smoking.
Yeah, I see.
It's not even so much that I want the nicotine, I just want something in my hand and I want to blow out a cloud of smoke. That's why, actually, I see a lot of the places that sell the juice that I use for this thing. They sell, like, there's all kinds of zero nicotine vape juices. And there's a lot of people that use it.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you pay $80 for a device? I mean, that's on the cheap end. This is an $80 thing right here. And you can easily spend $300-400 on a vape unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then people go and they use no nicotine stuff.
It's like you said, it's that hand-mouth fixation thing and wanting to just blow some smoke out.
Yep.
What milligram nicotine do you run yours on?
I use 6.
6, yeah.
Seems like that's kind of the middle of the road. Maybe a little bit on the high end. I know they sell like 12 milligram vape juice and that, but they're all like, yeah, this stuff is so thick that it's just going to burn up the coils. You know, there's like an electric coil in there that heats up and heating element and whatnot. Once you get over 6 milligrams, you start burning up.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Nope. I haven't really vaped much myself, but I've been around a lot of people that have vaped to quit smoking and stuff, and that's the extent of my knowledge. Do you go more with like the fruity stuff, or you like the tobacco taste?
I go for tobacco taste, like vanilla or French vanilla tobacco flavor is what I would like to go for.
Yeah.
Generally, it's kind of hard to find it. I mean, you can go into a vape shop and you can have like 500 different flavors of fruit juice crap. But if you want to have something that tastes like tobacco, you have like 2 or 3 options.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sitting here looking at all these bushes over here, wondering what it is, and it bothers me that I do not know. Is that mesquite?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Is it tumbleweed?
Guys, do you know what those bushes are? Do we know what those bushes are on the side? I'm asking the people that are watching. They might know. Sometimes they do.
Sage, mesquite, tumbleweed. I said, I don't know. I'd like to know.
Someone said tumbleweed, someone said a sagebrush. Yeah, they are bushes. Yeah, okay. You know, we get their bushes. Barbara bush? Sagebrush? Well, they're not going to have a conclusive, but they're kind of just agreeing with you. One of those. There are George bushes.
My main goal while I'm traveling out west is, when I grew up, I wanted to be a herpetologist.
Yeah.
So I'm going to find a rattlesnake in the wild, and I'm gonna fuck with it. I don't know. I might have to take a stick or something, try to pull it out of its hole or whatever. But
Okay. And then what?
then I'm gonna take pictures of it and go like, yeah, that was awesome, and let it go on its way.
Oh, okay. Have you ever handled a snake before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Guys, should I get out in Butte or at the junction between the 15 and 90? I don't think the junction's a good spot.
Yeah, I really get more scared by, like I said, I deal with animals and whatnot.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time outdoors. I am far more terrified of mammals, small mammals even, like raccoons. I have been attacked by a beaver.
By a beaver?
By a beaver. I went kayaking down this little river in Wisconsin one night, and I was sitting there. Wow, he stopped.
Yeah, that's really slow.
Anyways, well, I come around this corner of this river, and then from that corner, my light went off her. She was in the water. She hit the end of that kayak and turned me sideways.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was freaky.
I didn't know they got aggressive like that.
Oh God, I'm sitting with my kayak belt, like, jamming it down in the river, trying to drive this beaver.
Has it happened before?
You know,
I'm sure. Well, it's all been done before.
These,
It must have
Duluth
happened.
Trading Post underwear commercials where
Yeah.
they're stronger than an angry beaver.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing somebody has been attacked by a beaver at some point. So
But has there been a fatal attack? Is that on your gravestone? Tragic beaver.
And drowned in a split-tail beaver, but that was a totally different story. So. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like my speedometer's stuck.
Is it?
Or we're just really not moving.
It doesn't seem to be moving. Interesting.
Wouldn't surprise me. You know, I bought a Honda figuring, you know,
It's supposed to be reliable.
yeah, you hear about the legendary reliability and all that crap, and I just spent a month with a loaner vehicle because I already had to replace the transmission.
Dude. Oh.
You know, there was some no clutch 6th to 5th gear shifts at 6,000 RPMs, but
Okay.
still, you should be able to do that a few times. My last car was a 2000 Ford Focus, and I drove that thing for like 45,000 miles without hardly ever using the clutch.
Yeah.
I start driving this thing without using the clutch, and the damn thing pops after like.
Is that warranty work?
Yeah. Jeez, I think we're just climbing a hill, and my car is absolutely. Oh, that's some pretty stuff right there. Yeah, so I'm driving straight out there to Portland and hanging out with my friend. But on the way back, I am going to be stopping in parks.
Yeah.
I'm taking my time on the way back.
How long do you think? Like 2 weeks or something like that? Like some actual time or just
I'm
a
probably
week
gonna-
instead
I'm
of
probably
2
gonna
days?
Be out in Portland for a week or so, and
Yeah.
I think I could probably spend 4 or 5 days on the way home.
Okay.
This is just day 2, and I think if I really, really push it, I can get there tonight.
Not sure you will though.
Nah, man, not sure if this one
I'd be pretty drained after that. 2 days straight, driving all day, 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
I need like a 2 days recovery.
48-hour period is just a lot of.
Yeah.